Good morning. Well, we had a lovely 4th of July weekend. We went to our mountain cabin in the Sierras and we had several really fun adventures that I'm going to be telling you about. So that's number one. Number two is don't say anything about my hair. It looks like a mob. I'm going to get it cut this week, but it's driving me crazy. Okay, now let's talk about my first mountain adventure. I'll tell you right now that even though I talk about a treasure hunt in the video, you'll see that the treasure at the end of the trail is a giant juniper tree. And the giant juniper tree that we saw is 8 feet in diameter, which is enormous. And you'll see how big it is. It's really extraordinary. Juniper trees live from about 300 to maybe 750 years, with some even living 1,000 years or more. So that's pretty extraordinary. And even though they live a really long time, they grow very slowly. So at 5 feet tall, a tree might be 50 years old. So it won't have grown very extremely tall. And even at its most mature height, it will rarely be more than 30 feet. So they're not extraordinarily tall, but they're really, wait till you see the video, you're going to be surprised. The other thing about junipers, which is great, is that they can live in very inhospitable climates. And you'll see that the juniper tree that I'm going to show you is kind of living in an inhospitable climate. They can even kind of grow out of rocks. And the reason that they can do that is that their taproot can go down as far as 25 feet to get water and 100 feet across to find water. So they're very resourceful in that way as well. They can withstand drought, which we're actually in, and our mountains are really suffering. I took lots of pictures, and I think you'll see in this video there's a lot of dead trees in the forest, and that's partially because of the drought and partially because of the bark beetle, which invades the trees once they become dry and unable to thrive. So that's kind of a sad thing. At any rate, the juniper tree is special to us in our family because my oldest daughter's name is Jennifer, and when she was little, we used to call her Juniper. And we sang her that song by Donovan, I think is the name, you know, Jennifer, Juniper. So anyways, come along with me and see the juniper tree. We are going on a mini hike here in the Sequoia National Forest to see something very special. It's off the main road, the Mineral King Road, and there's a little bit of a trail here. We've never been here before, so we're trying to figure out where to go. Let's see. We'll head down this way. Look at this enormous rock. That would be fun to crawl on. And we're headed down here. All the beautiful green ground cover. And all these beautiful trees. Our friend John, one of our neighbors in Silver City, told us that there's a trail that will take us to this special spot. Do you see anything that looks like a trail? We're gonna find it. It's very dry here in the Sequoias, and lots of the trees are continuing to die off. Even driving up here to this special spot on the side of the road, so many trees that are not gonna make it. We still don't see a trail, but I see the treasure at the end of the trail. Let's see if I can get closer. Here we are at the giant juniper tree. It's enormous, and you can get a sense of it by looking at Robert, who's at the base. Gives you some perspective. So there's Robert, and there's the base of that tree. Wow! Here it is up close. These roots, this gorgeous trunk. Look at the bark. The bark is almost feathery. Let's take a look around it.
Yeah, you look for the large species, which is 8 feet wide, so 8 feet diameter.
So it is 8 feet in diameter. Look at that big knot there. Wow. But now I'm going to show you something even more miraculous. If I turn the camera this way, look at this view. It is stunning. We're on the, you can hear the river. We're on the edge of this large granite outcropping. Oh boy. That is a beautiful sight to see.